Okay, we're gonna make some more beef jerky. First, I'm gonna start with mixing up the marinade. I've got 1 jar of Stubbs spicy barbecue. This is an 18-ounce jar. I'm gonna turn it upside down and get the rest of all that yummy goodness out here in just a second. And then I wanna add equal amounts of Dale's steakhouse seasoning to it. It's almost like a lot of people use soy sauce. I don't use soy sauce. I use this. It's got that smoky flavor I like. Some crushed red pepper. I don't know, just throw it in there. Some slap your mama Creole seasoning. And yes, I'm making spicy jerky. Cayenne pepper. Black pepper. Don't be scared of the black pepper. A little bit onion powder. A little bit of garlic powder. And I was thinking I needed salt for this, but I do not, because that Dale's is quite salty. I'm gonna make another bowl. I'm doing a lot of beef jerky. Mix that all together. I'm gonna taste it for flavor. It's good. Needs the rest of this barbecue sauce that I turned upside down. Eating. Okay, I have a video on how to make a mild beef jerky. I'll link that. And I'm gonna do the same thing again and this one. So now I have 2 bowls of marinade. I don't even know if that's gonna be enough. I might have to get more or make more. I'll put this in the refrigerator along with this because I'm fixing to pull out the meat. And I've got a lot of meat. I have a total of 12.64 pounds. Beef I round, boneless. I'm gonna keep one out and start cutting on it and put the rest back in the refrigerator so they stay cold. Okay, that's getting deleted. Now, I round is a very lean beef cut, but every now and then you'll still see some fat like that on there. Or make a beef jerky. We don't want fat. Fat will go rancid on you and make the beef jerky last way less, as long as it should. So cut off any little bits of fat you can find. Here in a second, we're gonna start slicing this up and pounding it. And start slicing some of this meat up. We're gonna get it as thin as we can. I have a pounder thing here. Meat tenderizer, I guess that's called, to make them even thinner. If you have time, put this in the freezer for just a little bit. It makes it way easier to slice when it's a little bit frozen. Matter of fact, I'm probably gonna do that with the next one. Finish this. All right, that's what I'm doing. Thin as you can get. Don't fret if we're not thin enough, because like I said, we're gonna pound them. All right, just real quick, I'm gonna show you how this works. So I got quite a bit to do. I'm gonna adjust the volume. If you start from the middle, then you can kind of squish, I guess would be the word, the meat at the sides. Watch your fingers. That does hurt. Don't do that. In smaller strips. Keep in mind, beef jerky shrivels up on you in the dehydrator. Yes, that's what we're using. Here's the marinade mixture. Put these little smooshed up, not smooshed, but you know, whatever, pieces in there, and make sure you keep them away from each other so they all get coated evenly and nicely. This is the marinated spicy beef I have ground that Bobby so kindly tenderized and cut up for us because there's a lot of work. We're gonna put these on here. Make sure you get plenty of the sauce on there. And I did forget something yesterday. I should have added Louisiana hot sauce and a little bit of 30X hot sauce. And I forgot that. But that's okay. I'm gonna fix that. Right now, we're just, because I'm gonna be basting these, right? So right now, we're just putting these on here. Make sure you have spaces in between so the air gets everywhere. You want the air to flow around, right? Or else it won't. Like if you stack them all together and fill up your whole dehydrator, the air's not gonna be able to circulate, and then it's gonna take forever. If it even cooks at all. You can do this in the oven. Takes a lot longer. If you want to use your oven, what you're gonna wanna do is put it on the lowest temperature possible. I think the lowest temperature on my oven here is 170. You're gonna leave it cracked like this. Can you see me? Okay, yeah. You're gonna leave it cracked like that. And do that. It's just keeping the door slightly cracked. And you can do it that way. It takes a lot longer, but it does work. But I happen to have a dehydrator, so that's what we're using. Yay. Bobby got so tired. He came home and, oh, he's such a trooper. Like, really. He's like, all right, let me do that. But we're making a bunch. He literally almost stopped and was like, I'm going to the store right now and buying a meat slicer. He didn't, but he seriously thought about it. It's a lot of work pounding this meat nice and thin, which, I'm sorry, honey, I'm not complaining. Thank you so much for your help. It could be a little bit thinner, but that's all right. All right, I'm just gonna show you how I do this one tray. And here in a little bit, I'll show you how I'm gonna fix the problem with the ingredients I forgot. Oh, I'm using a white towel. One, because I can bleach it. And two, so you can see what I'm doing. If I had a black towel down here, you wouldn't be able to see what I'm doing. You could use paper towels and stuff like that, but then, I mean, that's just a waste. I mean, it this way. And then I'm gonna add some crushed red pepper. There was already some in the mixture, but I like to add more. I like to the presentation of just seeing the crushed red pepper on the meat is amazing. That's what I do. Okay. Oh, missed one. All right. And then a little bit more black pepper. Got off to a late start today. I wasn't feeling great this morning. I'm not sick. I think I was just dehydrated. You know, it's Sunday, so you know what happens on Saturday sometimes, right? Especially when you're up half the night pounding meat. Not in a good way. Okay, that's getting deleted. All right, so now this is going in my dehydrator. Hold on a second and I will show you my dehydrator. Get another tray to start the next one. So this is my dehydrator. This is the one we have. The fan thing is in the very back, so make sure you're not against a wall, right? You don't want that. We're gonna turn it on. And we're gonna set it for 6 hours. May take that long, it may not. And start. It's on high, wide open. And we finish these trays. Now, I don't know if I told you or not, this meat and this marinade has been soaking in the refrigerator overnight. You technically don't have to do it overnight. I think in the past I've done it for like 2 hours and it still came out tasting about the same. So, but we didn't have time. If you have time, if you get up early, which I never do, you could probably get this all done in one day. Well, at least a batch. Let's see how much I can fit on, 5 trays in this dehydrator. Gives me something to do. Gives me a reason to chit chat with you guys on YouTube. By the way, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Got all kinds of different videos. Not everything's about meat processing and jerky, right? Okay. Dehydrator is full. It did not hold all the meat in this container, and I still have another container. Anyway, put a lid on it, or the cover on it. Okay, set a timer for 1 hour on my phone, because we're going to come back and baste it. Hold on, I'm going to show you how to fix the fact that I forgot some ingredients. Okay, so I have this, but I'm going to go ahead and add what's left of this jar of Stubbs spicy barbecue. Put the lid on it, turn it upside down so I can get every single drop out of it. And I know this looks like a mess, but I'm not done with it. Why waste 2 towels? I'm not doing that. All right, Louisiana hot sauce. There is approximately that much in this bottle. I also have, for the other container, some crystal hot sauce, which will make that work. Pour this in here. All of it. All of it. Okay. Some extra hot chili habanero sauce. Any kind of hot sauce you have in your fridge will work. This is Bobby's favorite, and that's what we had. That's what I'm using. You know, dribble, dribble, dribble. Now I'm going to mix it all up. And this sauce in here will be used for basting. We'll go ahead and add some more black pepper to it. Pepper's good on jerky. You want pepper. Some more crushed red pepper. And some yellow mustard seed. Mix it again. Now I'm gonna put the lid back on this and put it in the refrigerator so it's not, there's meat in there. So, all right. Here in a little bit, in an hour, we're gonna baste these, and I'll show you how this will fix the problem that I had with not doing all the right ingredients. Okay, it's been an hour. This is the basting sauce that we mixed up. And yes, I did put the rest of that barbecue sauce in there. Pull one of these out. We put on some gloves. I pulled the top tray out. Now we're going to flip them over. When you're flipping, you can kind of tell like this one is a lot stiffer than this one here. So I'm going to put that on the edge. My dehydrator, it cooks, well, it dehydrates higher in the back than it does the front. So let me show you in a second how I fix that. We're going to baste these with this sauce that we fixed. Yeah, don't forget your ingredients next time. Terry. Okay. Now we add on this side more crushed red pepper flakes. These things, yeah. And more black pepper. If you remember, we only did the other side. We didn't do this side yet. That's what we're doing. Okay, and now that was in the back. Okay, I'm pulling the bottom tray out. I'm taking this tray and turning it like that. And putting it on the bottom. It was on the top, now it's on the bottom. And we're just gonna keep going with this. Once I'm done doing this, I'm gonna set my timer for another hour and come back and baste again. Alright, it's been another hour. Let's pull up the top tray. We're no longer basting these. We're just flipping them and turning them. That one's almost done, not quite. Have this then put it on the bottom. You know what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. When we finish this, we'll check on it again in another hour. That's spicy. I can't quit eating it. This is the jerky I got from the first batch. So this jerky's already cooked, so I'm wearing gloves because it's not for us. I mean, it's for friends. You see how, can you see how it's, I'll try to zoom in on that. You see the white in there? It's nice and done, basically. I'm gonna take a bite, but I need to get my water or something because it's quite spicy. Must be jerky. Jerky. And there comes the cake. It's good. If you like spicy, which I do, so hey. I think that's plenty for a snack. And I don't vacuum seal these because I marinate my beef jerky, and they'll stick together. There's one.